So what's the solution? A logical solution is the simple idea that the world's physical resources are limited. I mean, it's kind of obvious, isn't it? So if everybody are allowed to accumulate, you know, without limits, there's not going to be enough for everybody. So obviously, somehow we have to share. And so according to Proud, every country, every region should decide maximum salaries, wealth, and land ownership, the three big ones, right? How much salary you make every year, how much wealth you're accumulating from your ancestors, you know, you're inheriting from your ancestors, and how much land ownership you can have. Because land is still, at least 50% of all the wealth in this country is coming from land. McDonald's, you know that their major income source is rent? You know, they buy the land, they build the restaurant, and the franchise owner has to pay them rent every month. And for all the hamburgers they sell, they make more money on the land rent than on anything else. Of course, the land rent is so high because people like McDonald's. I mean, it's a closed system, right? But it's really the land rent. So the only reason to pay more than the minimum is to motivate people to do greater service. Now, cooperatives don't have to pay the same salary to everybody. Generally, many cooperatives, it's a 1-to-3 ratio. The starting salary and the top salary in Australia, for example, might be 3 times more than the starting salary. In Mondragon, Spain, which is the biggest network of successful cooperatives in the world, more than 70,000 workers working in cooperatives for 50 years, they have gone up from a 1-to-3, 1-to-4 ratio finally to a 1-to-9 ratio. So in real figures, that means the starting salary in a Mondragon cooperative, when you're starting to work there, first you have 1 year as a salaried employee, and they test you. They make sure that you're really going to work well with the other people around you. After that 1 year, when you pass the test and you become a member of the cooperative, you still keep the same starting salary, which is about, converted from euros, well, the dollar is dropping actually, it's in the range of $16,000, $17,000 annually. Now, the top CEO of the Mondragon Corporation, which is the 7th largest corporation in Spain, is getting 9 times that. That comes like $150,000. But for $15, he sends his kids to the best school in the country, a cooperative school. For $15, he's also got complete health coverage for him and his family. You know, they've got subsidized housing, and he appreciates living in a community rather than getting more money and being alone. That community spirit is very important to the Basque people of Spain.